Hi family, it's Sunday morning and we're making flour tortillas today. So I'm just gonna do a quick little video of what I do. So here I'm starting off with 4 cups of flour, and then we need about a half a teaspoon of salt, and then about an 1/8, very little baking powder. Maybe about an 1/8. Oops. So I just kind of sprinkle it on there. Kind of mix it in. And then I create a well, like a little hole in the center. That's where I'm gonna put the water and the oil. About a 1/3 cup of avocado oil. And then 13 ounces of warm to little warmer to hot water. So I pour it in the well, but it kind of spreads out. So now I'm gonna work it with the spoon because it's kind of warm. And then I'll use my hands in a minute. Kind of work it through. You want it to be a little softer than Play-Doh. And also I like it a little warm because it's easier to roll out the tortillas when the dough is a little warm instead of cold. So that's about right. If it gets too sticky, then you could add more loose flour. Or if it's not soft enough, you can a little bit more water. But I find these measurements work. And I'll include those in the description. So that's about good. Kind of work it through. So here, I'm gonna start making little balls, and I've measured them before. About 2.6 ounces is a good amount, not too big of a tortilla, not too small. Then I roll it in the flour, and then just start making a few, because then once we get going, it's easier when they're rolled out, well, at least for me. You don't have to roll them out all, but I mean, make all the balls, but I like to do that. That one's a little bigger, so somebody will get a bigger tortilla. And a little smaller. So this is probably a good time to turn on the griddle. I put it like on medium to a little bit medium high. And I use 2 of them because sometimes I roll them out a little faster than they cook. So these 4 cups of flour, could yield between 14, about 14, 15, well, we'll see, tortillas. So far we have 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. This is 12. So, well, make 2 smaller ones. So 14, 1 smaller one, if you want a tiny snack. So then, now that they're rolled up or made into balls, again, you kind of want to like, make sure you have some flour on the surface, on your clean surface. And what I do is, I use the sides. My mom uses this and she goes like that. I'm just used to the sides. So I kind of roll it a couple times, flip it 90 degrees, so then you roll the short side, flip it again. They're not all perfectly round, which is okay. At least that's what I tell myself. It's okay. They taste the same. So that's pretty much it. Sometimes when you pick it up, you want to, maybe like here, it's not round, so I pick it up from there to give it a little tug. And then once you put it on the grill, you can also tug it on sides that need a little bit more rounding. So yeah, that's the first one. Roll it in the loose flour, up and down. And everybody kind of figures their own way out. Some people go out like radiant, like a sun, just rolling it out. That works too. Kind of gotta find your way. My mom's tortillas have always been super round and really nice. So you're gonna turn these twice. You turn the tortillas twice. One like in about 5 seconds later, first, and then you let it do 10 to 15 seconds for the second side, and then about another 10-15 seconds on the third time. So you gotta keep an eye on the stove. First turn, second turn. Let's see. Couple more seconds. Yay, first one out. First, probably not. That one was not hot enough, so I just turned it up a bit. Okay, next one, roll it in the flour. Up, down, turn. Oops, first turn. Second turn there. Still kind of heating up on the left side. So this is how we do it. Okay, seems like it's not quite ready for the next one. So what I do is I kind of just hang it here and then start with the next one. Let me check. Second turn. This one's still kind of too, not ready. I think this one's gonna be ready first, even though it came second. So, time to take it out. Stretchy, stretchy. Still going. Oh. So this week one of my brothers wanted to learn, so I sent him the measurements, and then but I told them to talk to grandma, talk to mom. She's the expert, so he did, and they ran through it one time, so he made his tortillas first time. His family was so excited and happy. So they suggested maybe we do like a tortilla make-off or challenge where everybody does their tortillas and see, and grandma would have a blind test to see which one was the best one. Well, I'm sure they're all good. He's an artist, so I told him his would be probably prettier. Oh, this one's going. Oops. I'm talking too much and it almost went too long on that side. So next one. So, all right. Let's see. See hot balloons? Woo. First turn. That's a little warmer on that side now. So I hope you try this. It's not hard. They're yummy. I'm gonna have mine for breakfast right now. I have some nopales that I mix with my eggs. If you don't know what nopales are, they're cactus. So, first turn. My mom and my brother make some cactus. They cut them up and put some tomato, onion, pepper, cilantro. So I'm gonna mix this with the egg scramble, and that is real yummy on a burrito. Also, another favorite of mine is burritos with beans and sour cream. Second turn, and homemade salsa. Right now I have a salsa that I made a couple days ago with tomatillos. That's the green tomatoes. Here we go. This is my tomatillo salsa this week. A little spicy, but it's great. So that always goes good too. Next one. So at some point you're gonna have a stack of tortillas and ready for the week or ready to share with somebody. Turn. I think the heat was a little high on that. Ready. Oh my gosh, it's got oops, a little dark. Little dark, but it's okay. So, just so you know, my mom's an expert because she's been making them since she was less than 10 years old. At some point, she lived in around Bakersfield area. And last but not least is the tiny baby tortilla. And I have a feeling I'm gonna be making more baby tortillas. Oops, turn. We learned recently that about news of our first grandbaby that's coming. And we're so excited. And that's why another reason to make some of these home videos, to pass on some of the things we do here. So that's how it turned out. Baby. Oops. And look at this. It's like a balloon. Oh my gosh. Be careful because it's so hot. You don't want that air on your hands. It burns. So, all right. We'll be right back. And we're back. We're all done. I made my nopales con huevo. And I'm just gonna put some sauce on it. A bit spicy, but delicious. So, hopefully next time you'll find a good topping or something you like and enjoy your tortillas. Something that our family enjoys it with is a mom special. That's my recipe for beef and potatoes sauteed, and I also add some tomatoes and peppers. It's really yummy with the tortillas. So, hasta la vista, familia. I love you so much. Enjoy. Mwah. Hi, and in case you're wondering what's hiding behind these mystery drapes, they're covered because they don't want too much sunlight. It's Dad's, Hector's kombucha. And there it is. There's 2 of those, and that's something for another video next time.